Everyone keeps telling you you need to start copy trading to make some real gains when trading futures and trading prop firms. But nobody tells you how do you actually copy trade, right? Some platforms allow you to copy trade directly on them. But how can you copy trade if you're using two different firms or if you're using a firm that does not allow copy trading directly on their firm? So I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to talk about the softwares that you're going to need. I'm going to be breaking down the ones I'm going to use. I'm going to be recommending to you why copy trading makes a lot more sense than trading one single account. Why? A bunch of smaller accounts stacked together are giving you better potential returns, lower risk of blowing up, and are just better. In general, I'm going to show you guys the math behind all that. But of course, if you want to learn more about the markets, if you like to enjoy getting better, futures trading, forex, crypto, or whatever, wherever you trade, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. 90% of you guys that are watching this are not subscribed. So go down there and get subscribing. Before we get into which software we should be using, let's talk a little bit about why we should be copy trading. Why does the math makes more sense? And sometimes the bigger accounts aren't always worth it. A lot of people think the bigger the better. Your girlfriend tells you it's not true. And maybe she's right on certain things. Why copy trading is better than 150K account. For this example, I'm talking about 525K accounts. This applies if you're doing 550K accounts. Doesn't really matter. So let's say imagine that each 25K account, you're risking 1% of the account with a total drawdown of $1,500. And you're targeting a 2R risk to reward, which means if you lose $250. If you win, you make $500. That means in total, you're risking $1,250 for potentially $2,500. Now, if you do the same thing on a singular 100K account, you're going to be looking to risk 1%, which is $1,500 to potentially make $3,000. But the problem that you arise that most firms give you $6,000 or less drawdown. Some firm go as down as $5,000. If you jump here to Alpha Futures, if you're doing an advanced plan, you get a maximum drawdown of only $5,250. While on the standard, it's going to be the one that I give you a lot more drawdown. It's $6,000. So we're being generous, giving it $6,000. This means with the $6,000, if you're targeting a 1 to 2R and you're risking $1,500, that gives you about 4 trades. Within 4 trades, you are clapped. If you go 0-4 one day, you're done for. And your target is going to be usually $9,000 or $12,000. That means you would have to win the very minimum of 3 trades. So that means you to 4 losses, you need 3 wins, 3 W's or 4 losses. This should be an L. I don't know why the 2 4s there, but you guys get the point. I'll just delete that. I'm gonna do an L. So that gives you, if you have about a 60% win rate, about 15% risk of ruin, 15 to 20% risk of ruin. Risk of ruin is simply what is the likelihood with your trading model and account that you clap it. So you're going to be clapping at the very least 1 to 4 accounts if you have about 6% win rate that's targeting a 2R, which again, it's not very, very good. It's not terrible, but it's not very good. But now, what is the risk of ruin if you're getting 25 accounts? With a $250 1% risk, to clap each account, you would need about, if you do the math, $250 to get to $1,500. That would be about 7 trades. So that give you about 0 and 7. If you go 0-7, you will lose your account. Now with this $1,250 that you're going to be risking, if you get on a firm like Funded Next, you only need a 1-to-1 R. This is why Funded Next is the best firm currently. If you're looking to copy trade, if you're looking to get on, it's $9 with my code, which is code BGC. I'm partnered with them, partner with any firm. I could go out there and get a partner with Apex, TopStep, any firm you can think of. But I'm telling you guys to use Funded Next because there's no other firm out there that currently is giving you a 1-to-1 R essentially. Your maximum loss limit is $1,250, but you're also targeting $1,250, which means if you full port and you aim for 1R, you have about a 50% chance win rate with literally 0 edge. And of course, you have no activation fee. That means you're $79. With my discount, you're going to be about $69 all in, one-time fee, and you can get 30-day to your first payout, which is, again, it's completely insane. So take advantage of FundedNext with code BGC at checkout. I'm not telling you, if I wasn't partnered with them, I will still tell you exactly to use them. The other software I'm going to tell you. I'm not partnered with them. I'm still sharing with you guys, and just, again, simply bringing you guys the truth on what is the best firm currently to do this method with. And you guys are going to remember this. Trading on prop firms is almost a game. You almost got to hack what are the prop firms. You almost got to find a way to, I don't want to say cheat the system, but find ways to make the system stack the odds as much as possible towards whatever you're doing. So right now, FundedNext is by far the best. So it means here, to clap this 25 account, you would need to lose 7 trades in a row, based again on a 2-to-1 risk reward, 60% win rate. While here you would have to lose 4, which means this gives us almost half the risk of ruin. So risk of ruin is really important. Because for you guys that are math nerds, it just simply means how much you're gonna lose your whole account before you, like, what is likely you lose your whole account. So risk of ruin from here will be about 20%. It would drop under 5%. Again, this will depend on your stats, but will drop under 5%. So these are a quick way for me to show you guys why the copy trading is much better. I hope this math made sense. It is a little bit confusing. I understand that, but this is the math. Hey, these are what you need to be doing. And this is why I recommend copy trading over one single account. And again, the price difference is not really all too much there. Buying 25 accounts versus buying 150K account. The lobby building, go for the bigger. The bigger is the best, but it's not always the case. Now that we got that out of the way, what do we need to actually copy trade them, right? Because FundedNext does not give you an easy way. They don't have Project X to copy trade them. All right, guys, now you're going to go to your Tradovate account. And right now I am on the downloaded app of Tradovate on my computer because you're going to need here to say account at the top, whatever, or the top right over here with your equity or whatever and all that. My personal account had an issue that whenever I'm on the website, it will not show this. So if you are in the same boat, just download it. That's the easiest way I found to fix it. All right, so you're going to click on your account right here at the top. You're going to see all your accounts. You're going to click on Manage Groups. So after you click on Manage Groups, you're going to create one. We're going to call this the FundedNext group. Press OK, and then you'll see all your accounts. It's very simple. Drag them, put them here. Drag them, put them here. That's it. You click on Save. Account group successfully saved. And then you are done and you can close. And now you can trade on your FundedNext right here account group. So now any trade you take, you can click here on equity. You can see, where you're up in the first account. But whenever you click here, you can see that all the accounts that you have on the FundedNext, they're going to be trading together. So this is by far the simplest way to trade if you're doing Tradovate. If you're doing Tradovate, this is by far the simplest way. If you're trading Project X, it's actually even easier. You just click settings and then copy trader. I'll post a quick screenshot of all that so that you can see it. Now, if all of this fails, you're like, Antonio, I got 3 different accounts. I'm going to trade them. Tradovate only allows 1 and Project X only allows 1. This is where we're going to be using a different software called TradeSyncer. This is what TradeSyncer looks like. Now, I don't need TradeSyncer for this moment, so I'm not going to actually connect them, but very, very simple. You sign up. They have a free trial option. I'm going to show you guys right here. TradeSyncer, guys, make sure it says TradeSyncer like this. There's a lot of TradeSync, Trades SYNC, SYC, like a lot of different ways that this doesn't look accurate. So make sure you have this logo and this is exactly TradeSyncer. And then, again, super, super easy. You just add connection. Just not working. Connection. Name it whatever you want to name it. Choose whether it's Project X, Ninja Trader. Connect them. Put them together. And then it'll be very, very simple. Again, guys, this is simple, but it is an important step. And I understand it can be tedious for people that have no idea where to go, where to click, a lot of these softwares on how to actually copy trade. But I showed you guys all the steps. If you have any questions, let me know down below. If you want to work with me directly and trade with me live every single day, first link down below to apply for my personal mentorship. If not, enjoy all the free content. As always, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.